As you guys can see, I did my makeup today, but I gave up on the hair. I just filmed mostly all of this video and then realized it was out of focus. Yeah. Hello everybody, welcome to video number 41 and the tale of Maria. So I got back from tour a little while ago, Monday, feeling really sick because I managed to get food poisoning along with like half the other girls on tour. And so I came home in my principal's car alone with just one other friend, which would have been really weird if I hadn't slept for like literally 7 out of 7 hours. But anyway, I came home and I spent the night at home in my bed in my room and I didn't notice anything weird. That night I heard a big noise and it was next to my head on the bedside table, so I woke up and I was like, nah. I turned on the light and I tried to see if I could see what was making the noise, but I didn't hear anything. For a little while, I didn't hear anything. I like shook my curtains and stuff, and then this freaking rat who runs out of underneath my bed and hides under my table, and I was just like, nope. And I ran off and slept in my mum's bed. And probably our first mistake was naming her Maria, because then it went from an it to a she real fast. Now, I used to own a rat and I loved her very much, but please understand, this is not a went to the pet shop, bought a rat, and I'm actively trying to keep it alive type of rat. This is a crawled out of the sewers, is now living in the torn up pieces of my exams inside my drawer and like causing havoc in my room type of rat, okay? And I wanted it gone. And then the next morning, the two of us come back in here to try to find this rat. I was asking my mom if we could please get a humane trap so that we don't have to kill the poor thing, we just catch it, let it go somewhere else so that it can live its happy rat life. But my mom said it was going to be too much of a hassle to try to find a humane trap, so she just bought some poison. So anyway, she lets the dogs in here, hoping the dogs will finish her off before she has to go buy poison. We opened the drawer where we could hear her like rustling around. She escapes out the back of the drawer, and my dog can't see her because she's old, but she can smell her. She knows she's there. And then I saw her and I was like, there she is, she's behind the curtains. She comes at me. She just starts like running towards me. I like military dive over my bed. If my mom is screaming, I'm screaming. One of my dogs is trying to go after it. The other one just straight up pees himself. We just decided to leave it for the day, and my mom came home and set up little poison traps for it. I'd evacuated and slept somewhere else. But last night I came back and I slept in my own bed. And then I heard her back in her drawer again, and I'm like, how has this rat survived? It ate so much of the poison. Then I went to my parents' room, and this is probably our second mistake. I told my dad about Maria. Like, Maria's in my room again. She's in her little drawer. Will you please take care of it? And at that point, I bailed out. I took my stuff, my pillow, and whatever, and I went to bed in a different room, and I was not bothered about it. But I heard the sounds of war in this room. My dad was like moving stuff around and throwing things, and Maria was like yelling at him. I could hear her like squeaking. And at one point, I heard my dad leave the room. So I thought he was done for the night. Like, he was just gonna give up for a little while and see what happens in the morning, but no. My dad fetched a headlamp torch thing, I don't know why, there's enough light in here, and a freaking pellet gun, and comes back and starts like hunting this rat with the pellet gun. And then I heard some gunshots, and he came with her in a plastic bag, and he was like, you can have her. And I was like, okay, that's really sad. Anyway, then they had to clean up a lot of blood, and I on one hand I feel bad for poor Maria, and also karma on my mom, who didn't want to buy a humane rat trap because it was going to be too much effort, and now they're scrubbing blood in the carpet. So, there. I don't know if that was in any way entertaining for you guys. Update, I was in the hospital with this food poisoning thing. They put me on a drip and it was terrible. Side note, other than getting food poisoning, tour was great, and I made 3 new bays.
They just don't know it yet.
Also, my mom has this thing where every time I leave the house, she rearranges my cupboards. Like, it's so clean, I don't even know how to find anything in here. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you did like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you like me and want to see more from my channel, you can click the subscribe button down below. And I make new videos every now and then. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!